All right, guys, I get this question all the time. Where should I stay in Bangkok? So I put together this video for you of several different neighborhoods and who they are for. Ideally, what groups of people stay in these neighborhoods. There's tons and tons of neighborhoods, but these are kind of the ones that I think stand out for me personally, and I think will be favorable, especially if you're a tourist. And you don't know the city at all. The first neighborhood I'm going to talk about is Siam, and this neighborhood is basically the heart of the city. Even though Bangkok has several city centers, Siam is kind of the heart of it all. And this is where the funny part is that this neighborhood is basically for everybody. It's for your tourists, it's for your shoppers, it's for nightlife, it's for foodies, it's for families, it's for solo travelers. Everybody can enjoy this area. There's a little bit of something for every single person. And if you are a shopper, this is probably your paradise because two of the biggest malls in the city are right here. Siam Paragon and Central World are right there. So those are really nice. Also, Gasorn Village is right there too. Lots of restaurants, tons of food. There's just so much there. I could go on and on about Siam, but a lot of attractions in this area as well. Families love to go to sea life. It's an aquarium in the lower part of Siam Paragon. It's a shopaholic's dream, honestly, especially if you love high-end stuff. You're going to love it in this area too. Also, those who love culture are going to love this area because the Bangkok Art and Culture Center, which has a lot of contemporary art, is right near this area. The Jim Thompson House and its displays are in this area as well. The displays there are about Southeast Asian art and the Thai silk heritage. So that's really good. There's tons of cafes and food stalls and trendy, cute little shops that I've seen on Instagram and all over TikTok. So if those things interest you, those are available there too. The other thing is that the BTS SkyTrain lands here and you can catch a line to someplace else like Siloam or to other places in the city. So it is nice that it's kind of more of a centralized type place and there's just so much available there. And honestly, if you're there doing Songkran too, we really loved going to this area because it was more family friendly for Songkran than some of the other areas around the city. So if you're experiencing your first Songkran, this is probably the best place to go because you can have a nice experience there without it being too wild and crazy like some of the other areas in the city. As I mentioned before, Siam is for everyone. If you're looking for some place to stayed at several places in this area, but probably two of my favorite, and they're actually not too far from each other, is the Grand Hyatt Erawan and the St. Regis, depending on your budget. Grand Hyatt Erawan is right there on the corner. The train goes right past it. And then the St. Regis actually has a walkway where you can get right on the train, right at one stop, and you're right there at Siam if you don't want to walk. So you got a couple options there. It's really quite nice. Two really beautiful locations, great hotels with lots to offer. I've done reviews for both of those hotels here on the channel, so you can go check those out if you want to. If you're trying to decide between those two, depending on which brand you like better. Next area is Tonglo. Now, Tonglo is a super trendy neighborhood. We thought it was really cool. It's an upscale neighborhood known for its vibrant nightlife, diverse dining, stylish shopping, and it's easily accessible by the Tonglo BTS station. Depending on where you are, it's going to be a little bit closer or farther away from you, but it is a hot spot for tourists who are looking for something a little bit more on the sophisticated side, but a lively urban experience. Tonglo has some global culinary scene. It's particularly renowned for Japanese culture, for Japanese cuisine due to its large Japanese expat community, which I think is probably one of the reasons why I really liked this neighborhood so much, because I really do love the Japanese culture. We spend several months there every year, and we just love the Japanese. So it did kind of feel like a home within a home for us when we were in the Tonglo neighborhood. It was quite good. Lots of international fare as well, like American diner type places and also Italian restaurants too. So a lot of really amazing choices. This area really shines at night with rooftop bars. So if those interest you, this will be a great place for you. And if you like the outdoors, Benjasiri Park is also in this area, and it provides a great escape for walks and relaxation and things like that. If you want to do some exercising early in the morning or in the evening, this is a great place as well. Lots of affordable massage shops here, as well as quirky spots like your racket club for sports and rock climbing and things like that. So Tonglo is perfect for foodies and nightlife enthusiasts, young professionals and expats, and those who, again, it's a big Japanese expat community in this area. Also for those trendy travelers who are into hip cafes, boutiques, Instagram-worthy type stuff that draws millennials and Gen Z into this area. There's lots of really cute things like that there too. It's also great for solo travelers and for couples because of the walkable streets, the safe vibe, and of course, again, its proximity to that Tonglo BTS station. It's kind of a bohemian type vibe within Bangkok, which I think is kind of cool, blending luxury with local charm. So it's a great place there. A couple places that you could stay there is Staybridge Suites if you're looking for something a little bit more on the budget end, or at the Moo, MUU for a little bit more luxury. Both places were nice, but of course, if you're looking for that little bit more luxury, the Moo, MUU was really nice, and it also was attached to this little mall that you could walk into, and there was like an American type diner in there. There was a Din Tai Fung, Italian restaurants, El Gaucho, cute little shops, and almost all the shops sold things that were more like Japanese inspired type things, again, to serve the community that is generally in that neighborhood. So the next one is Nana. I know you're probably very surprised that I'm recommending this neighborhood, but I'm going to tell you a little bit about it and tell you who it's for so that you'll kind of have a heads up when you're looking for where you want to stay or where you don't want to stay is really one of the reasons why I'm including the Nana neighborhood in this list. Nana is one of Bangkok's most vibrant and eclectic neighborhoods. It's known for energetic nightlife, diverse expat community, lots of different people staying in this area, a lot of backpackers, and more budget type tourists in this area. A lot of old school charm and modern convenience here as well. You will find, of course, your street food vendors, and there's going to be a much wider selection of international type cuisine. There's also like soy Arab and that kind of stuff that is available in that area as well. So it's going to be a lot of different types of cuisines for that. There's also a more, I wouldn't call this a full red light district, but it's more adult themed, and that's really who it's for solo travelers generally, or backpackers. It's kind of a central hub, social central hub, as well as nightlife seekers interested in bars and clubs and adult entertainment, expats and digital nomads who want to be well connected and kind of be in the middle of the hub of all of the action. This is a great neighborhood for you. It's not super ideal for families for the most part, or for those seeking quiet or more traditional Thai experience. This is not the neighborhood for you. So generally, the Nana area, if you're looking for more, party, connection, just nightlife and extreme vibrance, then Nana is the place for you. But for the most part, not a ton of couples, not a ton of families in this area. So just kind of keep that in mind. Couple places you could stay here would be at the Hyatt Place, although the Hyatt Place is closer to Bumrungrad. It's not too far, Bumrungrad Hospital. It's not too far from from the Nana area, so you could walk there in just less than 10 minutes. You would be there walking. The other place you could stay, which is right in the smack dab in the middle of Nana, it would be the Hyatt Regency. So those are my suggestions for there. The next neighborhood is actually the very first neighborhood we ever stayed in on our very first visit years and years ago to Bangkok, was Anoot. And this is kind of a nice soft landing neighborhood. We love Anoot. It's quiet, it's laid back, it's up and coming. It's in the eastern part of Bangkok, so it offers a little bit more. It's more of a mix of your expats and your locals, which I really like. Although you do get a little bit of that in Tonglo, in Anoot, it's more, you know, like middle class type vibe for everybody, as opposed to in Tonglo, it feels a little bit more elevated and a little bit more, you know, higher type class there. Really like it. Also, the Anoot BTS station is right there, not too far. So for tourists, you know, it's a refreshing escape from the hectic pace of the central Sukhumvit area. This is still on Sukhumvit. You get a little bit cheaper accommodations in this area, but you still have the lively markets, like, you know, in the W district or in Prakanong W district there, where there's a very lively expat time there. We have always loved that area as well. But also you're close to like the Century Mall. So if you wanted to go to the movie theater but didn't want to go all the way into town, you could easily do that right there in Anoot. So big shopping center there as well. There's a huge Tesco and a big C right there as well. So tons of, you know, if you're looking for food and different types of variety of foods to purchase, like to make at home, those are two great places that have a lot to offer as well. Anoot, who is it for? It's for budget travelers looking for affordable stays with easy access to the BTS, digital nomads, long-term visitors like us who want a chill vibe in a livable neighborhood, foodies who are drawn to the market and authentic Thai street food. There's several street food areas that set up in the evenings and actually even throughout the day that you could walk to very easily from depending on which part of the neighborhood you're in. So that's really nice too. And then for travelers who are seeking a more slower pace, so if you wanted to, you know, be in the hustle and bustle during the day, but you want it to be quieter in the evening, then Anoot is a great place. And the great thing about it is only a few stops away from the Siam area, so it's not too far of a ride if you're looking to go someplace like that. Good place to stay in the Anoot area is a new hotel. It's called Inside, and it's by Malia, and it's right there on Sukhumvit. And it has a walk path right to the BTS from the hotel, so super easy, nice, modern new hotel with pool and all that kind of stuff right there at that station. The next place is Rama 9, and I know a lot of people don't talk about this one, but we've stayed here several times and we actually really enjoy this neighborhood. It has a ton to offer. Rama 9 is Bangkok's rising business and tech district. It's modern, it's fast developing area, and it blends urban energy and slightly corporate edge. So as a tourist, you're going to notice fewer temples and traditional sites, more of the malls and those types of things like Central Rama 9, Fortune Town, which is more like a tech center. They have a ton of like, you know, computers and cameras and all those kinds of things that you're looking for, printers, record shops, camera stores, all types of things like that. You'll find that in Fortune Town. There's other things in there. It does have a really nice food court, and there's also a grocery store in there as well. So lots to offer in this area. It's not a tourist hotspot, but it's a convenient base. With excellent transportation. From here, you would hop on the MRT and you could go in any direction to get to where you want to go anywhere in the city. And they also have, not too far from this area is the new Jod Fairs, also night market. Really cool place. You can hang out with locals and expats here, and it just has so much to offer. Get the street food there. In the evenings, it's just so great to kind of hang out there, go get something to eat. Lots of different fare too. They don't only have Thai food, but they have lots of different cuisines as well. So really a cool place to go. Who is Rama 9 for? Of course, business travelers, because there's a lot of business being done in this area. Tech savvy tourists who are looking for some, maybe some cool tech stuff as well from someplace like that, Fortune Town. But also people who want to get more of a taste of what it's like to actually live in the action of the city. This is a good place. Also for long-term visitors and for digital nomads, it's perfect because a lot of the buildings here, like Life Aso, which we've stayed at before, are set up really for digital nomads. They have all these different little stations, and a lot of the buildings in this area do have all these different little co-working spaces and things like that that are perfect for digital nomads and long-term stay people. Where should you stay in Rama 9? A great place to stay if you're looking for a hotel is the Grand Center Point at Terminal 21. That's not too far from right at this area. And you can hop on either the BTS or the MRT from this hotel. So that's a great thing in this area as well. And then last but not least, I do like the Chong Nonsi area. Chong Nonsi neighborhood is a sleek urban neighborhood in Bangkok's financial heart. It's kind of sits within the wider Siloam, Sathorn area, which is also kind of encompassed in that financial, district area of the city. It has rooftop bars, trendy eateries, and all that kind of good stuff. And it's just easy to get also to like the river from here, or go across the river and get to Icon Siam and different places like that. It's also not too far from the Mahanakan Tower, that tower that's like the Lego stack looking type building. Probably it's Thailand's tallest tower, probably its most popular photo op in the city. I'm sure if you've seen a picture of Bangkok, you've seen a picture of the Mahanakan Tower in it. It doesn't have all those traditional attractions that you'll be looking for, but it is very well connected to the BTS and to the BRT, which is the bus line as well. So if you're looking to get around the city, this is a good kind of hub area. It's close to Lumpini Park. It's close to the Patpong Night Market, and some art spaces like the Bangkok City Gallery as well. So who is Chong Nonsi for? It's for urban tourists who like the cityscapes and modern comforts. It's for business travelers and upscale visitors, because it's going to be a little bit more on the expensive side for the most part in this area. Couples, solo travelers, foodies, all of these things are going to, this area is going to be great for all of these groups of people. It's not really ideal for backpackers because it's not super inexpensive. And for those who are focused on very Thai, traditional type experiences, this is not going to really be the area for you. So if you're on a budget nightlife and looking for nightlife, this is not really going to be the area for you. Where to stay in Chong Nonsi is a nice budget place. The Holiday Inn Express Sathorn, Bangkok Sathorn, is right there. And it's actually kind of across the alley from the Mahanakan building. So it's really great. It's not too far of a walk to the BTS station, literally like 5 minutes from the BTS station. You can hop right up and you're good to go. So that's a great place there. Guys, hopefully this has been helpful if you're trying to decide where to stay in Bangkok. These are some of the ideal areas to stay, or just kind of broken down what are the groups of people who would enjoy these areas. So hopefully it's been helpful to you when you were coming to Bangkok. Like I said, there's tons more neighborhoods, tons more places to stay in the city. I just tried to narrow it down as much as I could by the places that I enjoy. Everybody has different things that they enjoy. Or, this is also places to, like I mentioned earlier with the Nana area, don't necessarily stay there, but you might want to go visit there, during the day, or maybe real quick one evening or something just to check it out. But obviously I wouldn't recommend highly staying in that area, but all the other places I would highly recommend to stay in. Gave you some great hotel options as well. If you want to see some reviews of those hotels, you can check those out here on the channel as well. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comment section. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and give me a like. Consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.